Hey, those that know me know I'm really big on Garmin Panoptix Livescope. It's absolutely revolutionary. It's a huge game changer. I don't need to explain too much of what it does, but it literally allows you to take the majority of the guesswork out of finding the fish, and it's absolutely a huge game changer. One of the problems I've been having is when it focuses forward and it looks at your bait or looks for fish, it's typically set up on the trolling motor. And the problem I've been having is whatever direction your trolling motor is moving in is a direction that you're going to see. It has a bit of a wide cone, but you're only going to see what you're looking at. And the challenge with that is if I'm in wind or if I have spot lock on or something like that, the direction that it's pointing isn't necessarily where I want it to be. So I had to come up with a way to eliminate the trolling motor as being the mount for the Panoptix Livescope transducer without being able to stop using my trolling motor. So I come up with this, I had some ideas from YouTube, it wasn't all my own, but I'm now taking it and completely MacGyvered it to work for my needs. So I'm going to show you it now. So here is, that's the Livescope. And you can see all the great, it's on simulator right now, but you can see all the great features that it allows you to see way ahead of the boat and all that kind of amazing stuff. The detail that you see on the Livescope is just revolutionary. So this unit here is what I've sort of managed to do. So I have a ram mount here with a ram ball into PVC pipe. And this is fixed to the deck, but it allows me to, if you look down there, have the transducer way down in the water, below the trolling motor, no issues, below the boat, out of the way. This is rigid enough that it's not going to sway, but I've actually built it so that it's completely swivelable, so if that's even a word. I can swivel it either way to see whatever direction I want it to be. And what I've done is I've used a T here with a 1-inch PVC pipe all the way through, and then I have a 3/4 inch underneath, which is what allows it to be smaller on the inside and swivel it. So pretty much just put all of this together. I actually riveted the ram mount inside, so this is just a ram mount that goes into a tube, which you can easily pick up on Amazon. And if I come down here, you can actually see how it's completely swivelable. And I've actually taken the transducer and mounted it all the way around, so it's completely unobstructed for any of the boat or the trolling motor or anything, but it gets my 360 anywhere I want it to be. So the difference now is I can see my bait. So if I'm casting out and I'm actually casting out to a pot of fish or a shoal, I can keep the boat or the trolling motor in where it needs to be versus having to move away because spot lock is on or I'm in some wind or whatever it might be. But it truly allows me to have the Panoptix transducer away from the trolling motor and independent on its own. So no matter what direction I want to look at, I can see where my bait is, so where the fish are, and literally an absolute game changer that I've now taken a step further and made it even more efficient. This will absolutely allow me to be on top of fish 90% of the time and allow me to focus in on exactly what they're doing, independent on how I'm managing my boat. So if you have Livescope, mark for you guys, definitely, I saw what you guys did this weekend. You definitely need to do this because you will have realized that what I'm talking about is a huge issue. Anyway, those that have this out there and are using it, this is a really cool tip. If you have any questions, most of you know me, reach out to me and let me know. See you guys.